Have you ever wondered how businesses expand, how new technologies are funded, or how a country's economy grows over time? All of these depend heavily on one crucial element: available capital for investment. But where does this capital truly originate? In the context of the loanable funds market, savings play a fundamental and indispensable role as the very supply of these funds. Without savings, there would be no capital available for borrowing, meaning no investment and, consequently, no economic growth. The loanable funds market is a conceptual framework in economics where the supply of funds comes from savers and the demand for funds comes from borrowers, primarily firms seeking to invest in new capital goods. Savers, whether households, businesses, or governments, forego current consumption to make their money available for future use. This willingness to save increases as the real interest rate rises, as a higher return incentivizes more saving. The interest rate acts as the price in this market, adjusting to bring the quantity of funds that savers wish to supply into balance with the quantity of funds that borrowers wish to demand. Understanding this mechanism helps us grasp why interest rates fluctuate and how different economic policies impact investment. When individuals and institutions choose to save more, the supply of loanable funds increases, which can drive down interest rates. Lower interest rates make it cheaper for businesses to borrow and invest, stimulating economic activity. Conversely, if saving declines, interest rates tend to rise, making investment more expensive and potentially slowing growth. Consider the phenomenon of crowding out, where increased government borrowing to finance a budget deficit can reduce the supply of funds available for private investment. This happens because the government's demand for loanable funds can push up interest rates, making it more expensive for private companies to borrow. Conversely, a government budget surplus can lead to crowding in by increasing the supply of loanable funds and potentially lowering interest rates for private firms. Ultimately, savings are not just about personal financial security. They are the engine of a nation's capital formation and long-term economic prosperity. By making current resources available for future investment, savings directly enable the creation of new factories, advanced technologies, and infrastructure, which are all vital for sustained growth and a higher standard of living for everyone.